Welcome back once again, everyone. Shoutouts to Brainiac and shoutouts to that voice, Jeffrey Combs, the god among men.
I almost went to go and see that guy in Birmingham.
It was in Birmingham last week.
I was this close to jumping on a train and trying to find him and get like a picture with him.
Hey, man.
Really
Shout
good
outs to
voice
Jeffrey
actor.
Combs, making Brainiac what he is today.
Anyway,
Sure.
we have a tournament to run.
We do indeed. How about that? We have our second semi-final. We just saw Asadamasa just take his way to grand finals really in a clutch fashion against Phil Marin's Deadshot, and one of the closest sets we've seen today.
That was really
and
good.
Also one of the best displays of adaptation and adjustment for sure. But that's just one semi-final. We now have coming up what could be Atrocitus versus Catwoman or Atrocitus versus Superman in Inspectahch0z versus Slind. Now, Inspectahch0z has already had a good showing versus Flet in his first round match, where he defeated his Scarecrow in, again, another really close clutch set between them. And Slind, we've seen from Norway a few weeks back-to-back now.
So Slind, it was a very dominant 3-0 win for him. But with Inspector, it was a game number 5 against Flet. Inspector had to fight for that one. You know, he's already been in a situation where he had to really clutch it and stay composed. He's done it today. Will he have to do it again in this semi-final? We'll have to find out. So Atrocitus versus Superman, very common matchup. Catwoman in particular, though, she is a bit of a tricky character to fight. You wonder how much of Atrocitus stuff she might be able to low profile, or whether Atrocitus, maybe she's just another character for him to
Well,
wreck.
I mean, you play a bit of Atrocitus on and off. Obviously, probably not to the level that we see Atrocitus played now.
Not as much as these days.
As a whole, who would you rather fight against, right? Knowing what Atrocitus is supposed to do you think it'd be Superman or Catwoman, based on, like, who do you think's a better pick for this?
I honestly think, as an Atrocitus player, I would rather fight Superman, just because of how fiddly and tiny Catwoman is. Bear in mind, some of the restand situations of, like, back 2-3 breath, they do not hit on small characters like Catwoman. You know, certain hitbox issues might become a bit prominent, but either way, Inspector wasting no time, plus frames for days, and Slind forced to block all of this, ending in a grab, and finally getting the first hit.
Well, also something that Catwoman has going for her is this low profiling, high mobility strings and normals. If he goes for the Dexstar orb and pressure and stuff like that, then there's a high chance that he might be able to make the orb miss altogether. Or just like that, go under mid. That's the frustrating
The
stuff.
back 2-3 completely low profiled by the Catwoman back 3, but look at this, spending a bar, but you can see how much bar and you build through Atrocitus pressure. And there we go. He's got Dexstar once again. How is Slind going to deal with the mix?
And there we go. I must say, that's one thing people do against Atrocitus.
Oh!
It's almost like in quite a naive fashion, right? You see the shield up, and you want to almost jump back and try and hit him out the air, but doing a jump attack in the air makes you hit the shield. You just have to be so patient.
Slind's done a really good job of bringing it back, but not watching his feet, and the blood puddle comes up. However, in between the rounds, he's done a good job of building up that trait, so he's got access to Dexstar once again, and it really is the glory answer. Anything here, again, will be bonus, but again, the low profiling of the backdash. All of these look like nice little answers for the pressure.
Oh, Dexstar's going to run away, manages to use what's left to get a shield up, and there's that jump back. That's what we've been seeing him go for before, and that's a full combo. There's a corner repositioning as well, so even though Inspectahch0z is going to win this clash, he is still going to be back towards the corner unless he can fight his way further to mid-screen, which looks like he probably will be able to.
Atrocitus with the bar is still unbelievably dangerous. That's going to be a bit of a blood lift or a meter burn back 3 is the anti-air. That's the down 1 into blood punch again. Blood punch, punch float. That's the official name of the move.
Let's just throw blood before every single move of Atrocitus. That will work.
Why not?
Coast to coast once again. Look at the screen. He's covered. And there's a full punish on the wake up and a down 1 left. But doesn't have any bar to extend it. But he gets the cat out, and that's all he wants.
Yeah, at the end of the day, as long as you can build the Dexstar and have Dexstar ready, all of this pressure, this is the payout. But bear in mind, you do take some of the trait meter away if you push block, which is why it disappeared right there.
Pleasantly, Catwoman.
Indeed, and is guaranteed some health back here. Question is, does Inspector try and stop him? No, spends 1 bar. Has 1 extra for the additional damage. I think Inspector just wants to keep hold of 1 just to get those confirms to win. Oh, blocks the Crocodile. How about that?
Oh, now that is why we see the back forward 2 in neutral. If he sees the cat
he
dash.
wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, very good awareness actually there, where Inspector was waiting for cat dash. The back forward 2, the straight breath, and it's active for so long. He just went straight through the cat dash, and that was that. Really good game number 1.
No, indeed, but that's just the power of Atrocitus, right? It's just the lift, it's so stressful to deal with. But that's the thing, you know, you might be at certain ranges where you just expect he's not going to go for the lift here, he's not going to go for the blood lift. But he will, and it will catch you, and it will do a lot of damage. But if you do block it, especially someone like Catwoman, with the range she has, you are going to be able to punish that lift from a lot longer range than most. So you need to be able to be ready to block it, right? Because at certain ranges, you might not want to sit there and hold down and crouch all game, but in certain characters, you just need to. And Atrocitus is definitely one of those.
We did see a couple of areas, though, where, once again, you know, the classic Catwoman where she low profiles a lot of stuff. We saw that quite regularly in the first game, but we didn't see it result to much, you know. It just sort of got her out of danger a couple of times, but ultimately, a lot of the times, you know, Dexter was still in play. But right there, back three again to dodge the Dexter shot, taking first hit as well.
But you have to be so careful approaching Atrocitus off the ground when Dexter's up, though, because as soon as he's able to get that orb out, he's going to do it to get off the ground if he can. But isn't able, he just wants to send him just waste as much time as possible here, because that one combo by itself, look at that, half of the cooldown time for Dexter already used up, gets tagged by a raw lift, and again Slind just needs to start blocking these.
That's going to be down 2 into lift, into down 2 trait, absolutely. And even though Atrocitus has no bar, he doesn't need it. The push block does actually use up the trait, and the back 3 to answer back. That's definitely a good answer, but a little bit expensive.
It seems that Slind has all the options for these Atrocitus defensive and aggressive tools, apart from just the blocking the lift and the neutral. He's just consistently getting opened up by them, and it really is being just the difference in why he's winning certain points and losing.
Really good answers there, though. I think actually did manage to take the round because of it. His use of push block has been really smart.
I know, indeed.
That was painful.
But the Interactable is now out of play, though, so even though... Oh, and there's that
reaction!
cat dash! No, he got the combo!
What
That's
happened?
Unfortunate.
What happened there? Oh, no.
Oh, massively scramble here in the second life bar.
Guess is wrong. Oh, no. He shot a little bit too late and it whiffs. Wasting a bar on the back 3, not quite working out. Guess is wrong. The commitment, not afraid to go for the unsafe option. Down 2 lift. It's down 1. No, doesn't get it. Punishing mistake.
Wow, that by itself, 380 damage though. That hurt. Gets a full jump in punish. Inspectahch0z has access to Clash, but he's choosing not to use it.
I wonder why. Why isn't he? I wonder. We'll see. May try and go for a comeback. Doesn't quite get it. Is he going to commit? Block on the low.
Oh, the backdash gets chasing down. Can he kill here? Don't think he's got quite enough. Oh, I don't know if I agree with that Clash. I don't think he was going to lose that much damage. And here, Inspectahch0z can just do as much as he wants. Ouch.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
That's smart. He can't get him. No, he's going to kill himself.
He has to be so careful. He has to wait for it to disappear. No! That was a fatal error. Did not realize that the damage over time effect of that blood drain, a move we see used so rarely, but at the end of a clash, when your opponent has pixels left, is when it is the most effective.
I think the end of that match right there kind of goes to really demonstrate the double-edged sword effect of what the Clash can do, because right there's no way that combo was going to kill him, but because he chose to Clash, he took 30% extra damage than he normally would have done, and that resulted in a character with a damaging aura, just popped it on, and all of a sudden your options of doing anything are just completely limited and disappear.
So that's going to be 2 straight games. I've got to say, Inspectah's Atrocitus just looking very dominant, you know? I mean, but that's what Atrocitus does best. He forces his game plan onto you, no matter who you are.
But it's working out for him so far. Looking like a stone statue on Kandak, though. How about that? Looks like he belongs in the background.
Yeah, nice touch. Down 1 into lift.
Guaranteed activation, yes indeed.
Down 2, I should say.
Dex is now on.
Oh! I think giving Atrocitus unblockables, though, on this... a bit dangerous, I think, giving Atrocitus having the utility he already has and then chucking unblockables on top of it. That just became a little bit scary to deal with. The commitment into the unsafe low. Not going to work out this time. A clean punish.
There's that corner repositioning, though. Oh, wonderful anti-air on that breath. Oh, whiffs the back 3. No whiff punish, though. Attempts it. Oh, catches him. Not quite in range, though. He tries to go for an interactable. Oh, gets a free activation on Dex. The shield comes through. He's going to take plus frames on that. Tries to back 3, maybe try and spend the bar, but didn't have it available, unfortunately. But hang on, no, actually, raw back 3. I stand corrected. But it makes you wonder if that's actually like a guaranteed punish, or if he just mistimed the Dex orb.
I wonder if it's a mixture of both. Like, that's probably why we're seeing the back 3, because it low profiles the Dex shot. There we go.
Look at that meter difference.
Oh no,
right in the face. Walks straight into it.
Sucker punched.
Oh yeah, and the Inspector now with 4 bars on the table. There's a free activation. He could have punished that with a jump in. Oh,
the jump too.
Oh, straight juggle.
Wow, nice air to air, yeah. Juggle for days. Doesn't quite get the plus frames off the back 2 right there because didn't have Dexter available at the very end. Tries to anti with the back 3. Does not get it.
No, he kind of fluffed the meter burn, unfortunately, and that's that corner pressure coming in now. 4 cat scratches available, so he's got a big damage ender, or I believe it's a wake up. Oh, how about that?
That's a clean punish. Doesn't have the bar to spend, but again, the back 3! It's going to scale off the down 2, so it's not going to kill, but that is going to be fantastic damage either way. unclashable. Very important to note.
Oh, gets over there.
I mean, Slind can still lose this game. It's a 4-bar Atrocitus.
And he does have Dex on the screen. There's the shield.
Oh, no.
That way. No, saved by the shield.
Oh, not this time.
Oh, he misses it. Uh-oh, that might be a bit disastrous. There's a chip damage coming through.
Oh, oh. He's got to be so careful. He can't commit to a string. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Not like this. He can't clash. He's going to take loads of damage. Left standing.
Oh, but it's little hitbox characters. They can block. Small hitbox characters don't give him a free. No punish on the cat dash.
That could have been it. Slind is getting a little... I mean, Slind took the game, but looking very desperate at the end to get that, though. Question is, I mean, the important thing is he was able to take the game. Can he shake off this clear, flustered play?
Going in for that cat dash was so unbelievably risky.
I mean,
down one lift would have punished
That's
that.
what I mean. You can just down one lift that for sure. That was a free punish.
I don't think Inspector was ready for that, because Slind has been very calculated that whole round. I think the last thing Inspector was ready for was just a raw cat dash like that. I don't think he was ready. However,
now Red Sun Prison. Okay, now here, the Red Sun Prison is a little bit of quite an infamous stage in the community right now.
This stage is pretty good.
Because I believe I think it's this on this floor, on this layer of the stage, on the left-hand side, there's like a drone calling station that gadget characters can interact with to summon a drone that just serves as a projectile that just tracks the opponent. Catwoman can do that, and you know, Atrocitus, he's going to want to get in, but that can be quite dangerous.
Full combo, actually pressing buttons right there. Because she's got a small hitbox, that back 2-3 into restand off the breath actually doesn't work. It doesn't come out on hit versus small characters.
Really nice read on that interaction there.
Full combo once again, the jump 3, down 2, the classic down 2 trait. Does actually whiff the down 2, so gets punished for calling the trait to begin with.
He does, and that's actually a full chunk of damage by itself as well, and uses half the Dexter traits completely used up.
That was a nice block, actually. Really good block from Inspector. Forced in the corner. Staying cornered versus Atrocitus. This is danger territory.
Oh, whiffs the breath.
Yeah, probably expecting a jump. No
That
punish!
could have been a full back 3 punish, but he wasn't ready.
Lives to fight another day
That's
in
one
this
thing.
first round. The anti-air, but no, the cat dash. A little
Normally,
bit too high up.
I mean, you might normally be quite hesitant to punish Atrocitus if the cat is out, because you might be scared of running into a cat attack. But you need to be able to really make him punish, pay for these mistakes if he doesn't have trait activated. But just like that, Inspector is able to bring himself to match point with, once again, 4 bars of super meter to work with. This is all he needs to take this round.
Yeah, you look at the bar difference, it's pretty significant, especially seeing as Atrocitus just needs 1, but no anti-air again. The patience gets hit by the forward 3 and an early clash, just to sort of, I think, undo the damage he just took.
I like how he waited for Slind to use the bar there, though, as well. That's one thing about clashing. If they've got 1 bar, you know they're going to try and commit.
Oh, hang on.
Let them spend the bar first and then go for it, Just get that bar out of them first. That's really nice.
Nice conversion.
Oh, no, misses the restand.
That's it. I wonder if it's going to matter too much. We'll have to wait and see.
It might do. Oh, no.
Commit
There's a
to it.
50-50 Inspector with no fear. Didn't have any clash available, but still went straight for it.
This fight's not over.
Clashing with nothing. I mean, this is going to be a straight trade. It's just going to be ending the combo. I think Slind just much rather would have just that full screen neutral. Oh, walking into the down 1. Doesn't whiff the entire string.
That could be a disaster. He hasn't quite got the cat, though, but he's just going to waste as much time as possible here.
All right, that's going to be a free trait. Waiting for it. No punish. If he can get cat dash out in time.
There it is. No, he lets him do it for free. That could be a huge disaster. That might be it.
Oh, no, the blood drain. Oh, when Atrocitus takes damage, it disappears. Oh, no.
No, it's not enough.
Oh, his
Wait,
armor
he broke
broke
it. His armor broke.
He might still be alive. The down 1, the down 2. And it back 2 slices it through. And Inspector is going to be a grand finalist.
How about that? That was super close. That
was
came
crazy.
down to the wire once again. That could have been it. As soon as he activated that blood aura, I thought for sure that was going to be
But
it.
bear in mind, the second Atrocitus takes damage, it disappears. So if you hit him out of it, it does vanish. It's not quite a scarecrow trait. I know you're a scarecrow guy and you like free ticking damage, but Atrocitus, I was going to go somewhere with that, but we'll forget.
All right, replays. How about that? Segue into these. Saved by the replays, but once again, we can see here there's that pressure once again, but there's that backdash to get out.
But
that
normally,
was such a smart option.
Normally, backdashing that would be really risky because it's really plus. A lot of those Dexter strings where Dexter comes out and attacks, they're pretty plus on block. So if you try and press a button out of that, you get hit anyway, even if you try and backdash. Catwoman, though, she's so small, that backdash does actually work.
Just trying to remember what happened in these earlier games, and there's that cat dash, and there's that combo drop. I mean, to be fair, Slind looking a little bit shaky from the start in hindsight. I mean, definitely had this consistent play in his first round, looking very comfortable, but just didn't have the same level of comfort at really any point in this match.
That was ridiculous.
I mean, Inspector though, I mean, Inspector's very first game of the day looked really shaky, but I mean, what an adjustment to from when we first saw him tonight and now he's going through to grand finals where he will fight against Asadamasa, who again, Asadamasa is definitely ready for Atrocitus. We saw him play it before where he had to fight Madsen, I believe, in week 1 of Path to Pro, so we have to wait and see. Hopefully he is ready for the matchup, and at the same time, Inspector, is he going to bring something different to the table that he didn't see last time?
Well, Inspector in particular, I think, is a very sort of complete Atrocitus. There's sort of like, I guess, what you could call like a run-of-the-mill Atrocitus, right? It's like trait, forward 2 mix-up, and that's kind of it. Whereas, you know, the way Inspector's been playing, there's a lot more to it than that. But while we get our next match underway, we're going to go to a quick break. Don't go anywhere, because the Injustice 2 Path to Pro will continue after this short break.